Hi Wendy, you're familiar with a deck of cards,
Uh-huh.
and cards are amazing. We've got black cards and we've got red cards because that represents day and night. There are 4 suits representing the 4 seasons, 52 cards in a deck of cards, which are 52 weeks in the year. There are 366 pips in a deck of cards if you add them all up.
Oh, okay.
And there are 365 days in the year, and of course 1 extra day on for leap years. So they can do all sorts of amazing things with them. But something you may not know is often you can tell people's past lives using cards. Would you like to mix those up just a little bit?
You want me to shuffle those?
Yes, just shuffle those. The interesting thing is, since playing cards were invented, there are trillions and trillions of ways in which the cards can be arranged. And the chances are that the combination that you create right now has never ever been seen before.
Oh,
And that's what gives me the ability to sometimes, not always, but sometimes tell what your past lives are. Before we start though, I'd like you just to take one card out of there, any card
Any
at all.
card out of this?
Yes,
Any
and just
card.
stick it in the box.
Okay.
Don't look at it. Just
I
stick
won't
it in
look
the
at
box.
it. There you go.
Okay,
Done.
good.
And put it into the box.
Yes, please.
Just slide it into the box.
Just slide it into the
Oops.
box.
Come here, cooperate.
Perfect. And now I'll go through these, and we'll see if we come up with any past lives.
Okay.
Oh, there's one already.
Ooh.
Goodness me. That's an interesting one. Good.
Okay.
Good. There's another one. Gee, we've got chord cards on both of them. That's very interesting.
Oh, I
Gosh.
hope it ends up being
Yes. I don't know about the future, but what a past. There's just one card missing. We'll just to see if we can find it, which I think relates to you. Just see if we can find it. It'll be the last card, I'm sure. Oh no, not quite. There it is there, I think. I think that's it. Okay, well you've got 2 very, very interesting past lives here. You've got a court card in both of them, which indicates positions of quite a bit of reputation and standing in the community you lived in. This one looks as if you're in Florence in Renaissance times, and there's a definite artistic connection there. I'm not sure that you're an artist, but I think you probably posed for a large number of pictures because you were a member of the nobility of that time. There, you were actually a spiritual person as well. This one is much more recent, and it's interesting that we've got a seven birth times. It's interesting because so you're a spiritual person in this lifetime as well. This looks as if it's in Russia, St. Petersburg, I would say, late 19th century, and you were again involved very much in the arts. It looks as if you were a dancer, probably a ballerina of some sort. You were courted and wooed by lots of the important men of the day. You had a very good, successful career, but there's also a studious and a serious side of you as well. Now, I don't know if you're aware of it, but in all your previous past lives, these are only 2 of them, you've probably had many of them, but in all of your past lives, there's been a special card that has looked after you. Are you familiar with what your card is?
I have to say no.
Okay.
I'm not.
Well, I couldn't actually get it, but I got as close as I could to it. The 6 of diamonds. Would you have a look in there?
Oh.
The card you chose before you started.
The card that I put in the box.
Before we even started. I could. The closest card to this, of course, would be the 6 of hearts, wouldn't it? The other red card.
Closest card would be the 6 of hearts, yes.
Yes. What have we got there? The 6 of
6
hearts.
of hearts.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Very good.